Hey guys, welcome back. Uh, this is gonna be part 4, I think, of our Buried Stars playthrough. So far, what we've done is we've checked around the building some more, and when we went back to the stage, we saw a mysterious account saying some really ominous things, so we left it on a cliffhanger back then. So now, we're just gonna go around talking to everyone. I think I'll look at the banter more real quick before that though. Let me adjust that real quick. Let me see, checking something real quick. Oh, hey Tasso, you sleepy? That's fine if you lurk too, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. What on earth are they thinking? Let's go all the way to the top. Ooh, that is an ominous picture. What is that? Jo Young's panic attack on TV. Dang. Yeah, she does not look good in that picture. Yeah, she looks really freaked out. Was it from lie detector? Was it all a show? Making a fuss on stage? I knew it. She was doing all those things to get more votes. Pathetic. Faked panic attacks. When Joo Young showed symptoms of panic attacks during the show, many people suspected her of faking it to win pity votes. You got a new mattress? That's nice. After she left her group, Joo Young spent... Nobody bullied the queen? Okay. After she left the group, Joo Young spent her free time working in the cafe as barista. But just in case you didn't know, coffee is well known to aggravate panic attacks and depression. It's contradictory. S. Soo Young pointed out that Joo Young enjoyed coffee as a barista after leaving her group. They didn't forget to point out that coffee and panic attacks don't mix well. He has a talent and works really hard. He received a scholarship from university. How likely is that for a rich student to get a scholarship intended for low-income students? Unfair acquisition. S. Sung Yeong claimed that Kyuhyuk had unfairly taken away the scholarship opportunity from a needy student. She hasn't talked about her past on TV yet, but many people think that's part of her mysterious concept. Do you think she didn't want to, or that she couldn't talk about it? What's she really like when not on stage? Reason for exception. S. Seung raised a question on why the staff was not revealing In-He's past. They assumed that there must have been something fishy in her past. I mean, if you go on like any social media, you're gonna expect to be bullied at some point when you're famous. Stop bullying all the characters, S. Young. But it's just people on Twitter, and I mean not Twitter, Vader. Totally not Twitter. But I'm guessing we're gonna be looking at all the posts that she made in last stream that we read out before too. That's where all the info is gonna come from. Oh, I can reply to this. At Buried Stars Daishan. We're on B Stars Masquerade. I've been checking out on Fader, and a rumor is spreading that Masquerade had been having serious inner conflict even before you left. Is that about you and Woo-suk? Ah, man, I'm butchering these names. Or are they just saying it after watching B-Stars episodes? Ask about the topic? Or maybe got the information from a B-Star episodes. Deny the issue, or ask about the topic. I don't think I want to make that public for people to see on Twitter ever. If this is a DM, maybe I'd give him more information, but yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, hey Gregory. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Tasso got me onto this game. It gives me really big 999 feelings, or like Danganronpa. So it's a really cool mystery game. So right now, we're on Fader, which isn't really like Twitter or anything, but it's basically Twitter, full with all the big things. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna talk about the topic in public. I'll just say about the information. It was just a guess. He must have guessed. That's what happened after they joined the B-Star show. But they know too much to just ignore. They are also talking about the other contestants' past. One of the things S. Young mentioned matches a rumor I've heard before. If Ju Young is treating me this way, there might be more people than you thought who trusted S. Young's words. Man, we are not sane. We are not sane. Ah, good picture. Little angry boy is just like tired. Let's check it out. All the audience saw him so spaced out and lazy after that accident occurred during the finals. I find it so funny for him to act like he's mourning Soo Young so seriously now. Chung Sung looked lost on TV. Some claimed he looked shocked after the news of his prior school violence broke. I did everything I could to push Hung Se-young up the ranking. I got involved in the editing process and pressured the judges. Tired. You feel that, Tasso? You feel the tired? You want to lay in bed in your new mattress too? S. Se-young claimed that Soo-young had favored Hung Sung in every way. Hello, I'm Soo-young Shin, the chief producer. The anonymous account. An anonymous account using the name of Soo-young has appeared on Fader. It's attracting attention by spreading salacious rumors. He beat up the students and extorted money, so all the students avoided him. Okay, this is about the guy who was from Chung Sung's school too. One of Hung Sung's high school friends said that he was violent and extorted money out of his classmates, so everyone avoided him. Oh. Chung Sung's proof alumni. Look at him! He looks so baby! He looks so baby in this picture. That's Hyung Sung? He must have dyed his hair then, yeah. I don't know how he was in high school, but he was a good student in middle school. I'm not trying to blindly defend Hyung Sung. I don't have all the details. His middle school friends stood up for Hyung Sung. He was not that close to Hyung Sung, but was sure that he didn't use violence to extort money out of the classmates. B-Stars official. We've been receiving tons of messages asking about the show. We were not sure about the future of the show, but since there are so many of you expressing your support, surely we can't end it like this, right? Thank you for your continued interest in our show. Okay. There's still... So even the official account is still doing this show, even though everything is literally been buried underneath and everything. Public opinion. The company seems to be more concerned with the timing of when to resume the show when they didn't even take control of the situation. Some criticize them for that, but while some seem to understand them. These stars didn't provide a staff list to the rescue team, so they can't possibly know who's missing and who's been rescued. The list of staff members who was working at the time of the accident wasn't finalized yet. It will take some time to identify who's still missing. WS Entertainment. We just handed out a list of audience members to the rescue team. We are sorry to have caused so much anxiety. The rescue team got the list of stage audiences, now counting the number of survivors. That sucks. And I can message someone, that's right. Is that Seal's username, Plughole? Why would he name himself that? That's terrible. Let me see. How's everyone's moods? I'll do it for Hyung-sung because he's probably the hardest one to get things happy, so let's do that. System, the signal is weak. So I can't talk to him. Oh, I can't send anyone anything. Okay. Oh, it's somebody else entirely. Oh, I just assumed from the glasses. Oh yeah, that's right. CL doesn't have a smartwatch. I forgot about that. Then that's really interesting. I wonder who's doing that message then. Oh, did you mean calling? Oh, is it calling? I'll try that then. I don't think I can call her anymore. Does he have a smartwatch? Nah, I'll still call Hyung-sung, because like anytime I talk to him, he just gets angry, so... There we go. Ooh, angry boy. That's how you say hello on the phone, definitely.
깜짝 놀랐잖아. 형은 괜찮아? 페이터 저 새끼. 조질 방법 없나? 누군지도 모르는 상황이잖아. 계속 떠드는 꼴 보다 보면 각 나오겠지. 사람 가려서 터치해야지. 겁을 상실하셨어 아주. 그 의지로 나갈 때까지 버텨보자. 의지하면 또 나지. 언제든 건수 잡히면 한판 뜰 거라고. 무리하지 마. 일단 우리 상황이... 싸물다가 나갈 때쯤 넋맞은다니까? 그럼 굿이나 보고 떡이나 드셔.
Our report got a little better and our sanity went up. Let's talk to Best Bro. We'll start with Best Bro always. Yeah, I don't think we should talk to him about faked panic attacks, because he doesn't seem like he'd like the assumption about that. Strange. Hyung-sung claimed that he had seen anonymous blackmail that had been sent to Sung-young just before the show. It was comprised out of magazine clippings.
아무래도
It's got nothing to do with the situation we're in right now.
그래도
Yeah, but it also means that Sung-young was directly involved in the beef too, right? Kyuhyuk slowly nodded.
그렇다면
Anyone can post comments, but to send a threatening note like that is no easy task. Inha received a letter, and if they send it to Sung Young directly,
그러면
I don't think that any mail is screened. They would have screened them out if there was any. That's strange considering how noisy they can be on the other matters.
그래도
From another perspective, it could be typical of B-stars. Neglecting an issue that requires attention and intervening in a matter that needs to be left alone.
그럴지도.
You have a point. Sung Young was both popular and notorious even before she took charge of B-stars. Maybe we were just ignorant. Blackmail could have been a common thing for her. Who is this troll? Let's talk about the account. Yeah. I took a lot of hits last stream on my sanity, but I think it's fine. I traded up by giving everyone's report higher.
어떻게?
They appeared out of nowhere and started stirring things up. You can tell they're trying to create commotion just by looking at the username.
대체
Why did they have to come out at a time like this?
어쩌면
That's the wrong question. They came out now precisely because it's a time like this. If they're not worried about getting embarrassed or criticized, this is like the best timing. Why would they get embarrassed? Nobody can figure out who they are in the first place.
그렇지.
Right, they have nothing to lose. Their claim were triggered by the anonymous account. We have to put up with it. They're out of anyone's control. Can't let them spread rumor. We should deal with them proactively. I think we should deal with him because he looks angry at the guy. You just can't sit around and watch them blathering nonsense. Damn it! No!
하지만
I'm sorry. I'm angry too, but I can't agree with that. If we take action, we're falling for their trick. People will think we're the pathetic for arguing on Fader while being stuck down here. Do-yoon weakly dropped his arm. I wasn't thinking that far. If the show is in such chaos, then Fader should be doing something.
어쩌면
Maybe it's inevitable that people like S. Young are acting up in the chaos like this.
아무래도
Since the response from the show is naive and hesitant, the mass media got overheated and people got excited. We get contestants like Hyun-sung aiming to rebound, and we also get anonymous accounts seeking attention.
그럴까?
Are you saying that we're in a situation where troublemakers can't be avoided? We'll just have to wait for the situation to sort itself out so that troublemakers will disappear. Every time you hear it hurts? It does. It does, but like after last stream, I think I'm pretty used to it because I got it so many times. Let's talk about the audience list.
그래도
I think they're almost done checking the audience.
그래.
I know it could have been a disaster, but they are still checking the staff.
그건
I think it's more complicated. It doesn't seem logical though. As for the show, the staff is supposed to be the family, right? Are you saying they should take care of the family first? Oh my god, this is actually pretty hard to tell with Kyuhyuk. Yeah, he's our bro, so we'll recover. We'll recover. He is our bro. Should families take care of their own first? No, not always. Yeah, he doesn't seem close to his family, but then again, his dad died, so he's close to that, but... You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with not always.
아닌 것 같아.
Not always. There are families worse than strangers. Oh! We
맞아.
went up. We recovered. We adapted and recovered. That's true.
솔직히
It's probably a good thing now, but nobody came here. I'm no different, but you're in a different situation. Because I was a disgrace to my father's family. Ji-hyuk shook his head weakly. You heard the interview, right? He said he was ashamed to have two jokers in the family and just hung up.
그래.
It was too much. Was that really necessary?
아니야.
He wasn't pretending to be mean. That's just how he thought. Shame. No one from his family came to the venue to see his performance. When the staff visited his uncle, he complained that his family had produced two jokers. No. Sad boy. Sad boy. I didn't mean to talk about family. Do-young felt awkward after hearing Jo-hyuk's downcast voice.
알잖아.
Eating together makes you family, I guess. All masquerade members thought we were family.
그럴지도.
I know one thing, that they were inattentive towards people they worked with.
아무래도
The number of audience gets checked accurately as they enter the building,
그렇지.
but the staff includes part-timers and contract workers. Treated them like disposable tools. Now that I'm in this mess, I can see it more clearly. I wish they would hurry up and confirm the staff list too. Missing people. It's easy to check the number of survivors when the audience, but more difficult for the staff because the exact number of temps and subcontractors isn't clearly known. It's because they were doing shady stuff. We don't have the full list. Talking to Best Girl now. She does not look like she wants to talk about her past, so I'd probably avoid that. She looks indifferent to this, so let's start with that. When Seung-sung the Hermit was awfully quiet, right? I thought that he was about to reach Nirvana, but he quickly came back to the secular world. Oh my god.
그땐
It was brief but serious.
그렇다니까.
I thought he was going home. Inha stared at Seung-sung while clearing her throat. So we ended up living under the same roof.
그래도
It would take about 6 hours. Shouldn't you say as much as 6 hours? Why?
진,
Anyways, I guess he was spaced out because the history of his school violence has closed to the public at that time. Probably thought about going back home, but soon changed his mind. I felt like he was provoking us. His words are getting more reckless, so I guess it's true. Ugh! Kill me! Watch your mouth. She is obviously on Ju-young's side, so... Sympathy votes from a story?
그랬었지.
It was often discussed on the show after they showed the footage of her panic attacks.
아니야.
Her life isn't defined by it. It's not like she was having panic attacks just for the camera, you know. Inha blue eyes quivered. They pressured her, with the cameras up to the point where she couldn't hold it anymore.
그래.
Yeah, she tried her best to avoid it.
아니었어.
What I saw back then couldn't be faked. The first time Ju-young saw Ju-young's panic attack, I was at a loss, didn't know the medical condition, or I was angry. It was clearly intentional. She's angry, so we're angry. We're both gonna simp for Ju-young. I got angry at the show for pushing her. It was clearly intentional.
어?
So did you step forward?
어?
What?
그러니까.
Did you step forward and fight the protection clue after you got angry? No, this does not sound... I mean, I don't know if we're pretending or not. I have no idea. Okay.
그게...
No, that's... Dang. Dang. She's gonna get mad at us, isn't she? I can already hear the sound. Oh, kill me! I'm sure everyone was flustered when they saw her having a panic attack.
그랬지.
You ran up to her immediately. I thought she fainted,
그치만
but when I watched it on TV, they removed the part where I ran toward her.
그래.
That scene was edited out. I guess they thought my action didn't fit my character.
어쨌든
Anyhow, Ju-young's seizure was as real as it could get. The production crew pressured her a lot in order to trigger a panic attack. I'm just reacting how I would react, personally. Because if I saw cameras going up there, even if I didn't know she had a pre-existing conditions, I would probably be angry. But I guess I wasn't, in her mind, if I'm not angry enough to go talk to them about it, it's still being fake or something, so... I don't know. I couldn't believe they were doing it so openly. Ju-young tried to hide it. It must have been shameful for her. Panic attacks. Ju-young was known to suffer panic attacks after she left Beloved. She still receives treatments. She had to help maintain her privacy during the show. Okay, she looks happy about this. Maybe we can recover a little.
그래도
It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. They are almost done counting the audience. Yeah, I kind of feel relieved even though I didn't know any of them.
어?
Your family didn't come either? Inha likes people taking action? Yeah, I'm getting that feeling, yeah. No comment.
그러면
You said you didn't know any of them. That means your family didn't come?
왜?
Why are you pouncing on me? Is this gonna turn around? No, please!
아니야.
I'm not pouncing on anything. It is a logical conclusion.
야,
Forget it. What about you? Did someone come to see you?
나는
I didn't check the list, but I didn't invite anyone. And no one offered to come.
어?
Not even the band members? What was the name? Musket Rider? Mustard Raid? These are amazing band names. You should start one with Inha with this.
아닌 것 같아.
I don't think they're in the mood to cheer.
왜 그래?
Why are they treating you like that? If they got something to say, they should take it up to the... Blah. They should take it up with the production crew.
그건
They are already doing that.
음,
Bravo. No, that came out wrong. I meant to say, I see.
어쨌든
It's every man for himself anyway. It's a chance to be on your own. Mustard Raid. The best band name.
뭐
Whether I know them or not, I just don't want anyone getting hurt or dying in here. Am I right?
그래.
You're right. I wouldn't want that for anyone. You've already lost some people, but... Okay, that did nothing. Let's talk to Ju-young. I don't... Similar logic? Okay, fair accusation. Let's do that.
역시
You saw how other guys got attacked? There's a similar logic. Planting a seed of suspicion in the ground of truth that's either been revealed or speculated on? Truth and suspicion.
그런가요?
The National University Ju graduated from. Doesn't it offer all kinds of scholarships? Maybe they just wrote whatever they could think of.
내 생각엔
This is pretty clear compared to other rumors. Or he could just deny. To remark that denying things will clear suspicion. like it always has been, remaining silent as part of the contract is his decision whether to answer or not. Demanding an answer is also coercion. Dang. I really have no idea what either of these will set people off. I have not been doing good today. Like it's always been. Let's do the contract. I'm gonna go with my gut. Let's do this. You wanna do his precision, Brianna? His decision? Okay, sure.
그건
It's up to Gyuhyuk to decide whether to give an answer. You wouldn't even feel the need to explain yourself if you're so innocent. Okay.
그래,
Right, he should do that when he feels like it.
난
Without even knowing it, I spoke like a B-star staffer. You can just say no whether it's true or not. Yeah, I'll let it go this time, but like, I'd rather not have any backseating because I'm going in blind, so I have no idea how the game's gonna go. But I'm gonna try every decision at least once because this game has replay, so there's supposed to be a new game plus or something like that to go through all the routes. So I'm gonna try to go through the routes and show it off. But yeah, at least for this first run, I'm gonna try doing everything how I would answer it first. Even if it's bad, I'll still take it. I'll just go with my gut with a lot of stuff. You can just say no, whether it's true or not. To speak about myself, my own will must. No, it's okay, Brianna. It's just the one time. But yeah, I want to go through my gut and see how it happens. But if you cringe and see it, in like you can cringe yourself and see how bad I am at this game. To speak about myself, my own will must. Ji-young mumbled to herself while staring in one direction.
왜일까?
What do you think Gyuhyuk is thinking now? If people start to believe it, it will be accepted as corruption or dirty play.
아마도
Considering his personality, he probably let them blabber on.
분명히
S-Young is obviously waiting for a very specific response. They were hostile to Gyuhyuk for depriving someone else of a scholarship, when he himself wasn't experiencing financial hardship. Denial. Someone disclosed Gyuhyuk's unfair receipt of a scholarship. He faced severe criticism that he stole the scholarship from a poor student when he's already rich.
네.
The intended response can already be felt.
그치만
But there must be a strict policy concerning the college affairs. I don't believe it.
맞아요.
Gyuhyuk is not the kind of character.
도윤아,
I'm surprised you used the word character. I guess the show got to me. Right, we've agreed on the rules of the show after all. Unfair. It's absolutely foul play if Gyuhyuk received a scholarship on the excuse of financial hardship. She seems concerned. Public enemy. Let's go with that. Gyuhyuk his best boy? Yeah, Tasso. Do-young protecting his boyfriend. He is our bro. He is our homodachi. He is everything to us. Best friend. No, he's our homodachi, okay, Tasso? Let's get it real.
그건
Let bygones be bygones. Even if I tried again.
그렇다는 건
Do you think he's trying to take advantage of the atmosphere created by S-Young?
그러고 보니
Maybe. Looks like they would have believed just about anything. Ju-young ran her hand through her long hair. Violence? Extortion?
아니요.
It's different from Chung Seong that I know. Oh my god! There's a victim in this incident. It's too early to suspect anyone. We only got to see a part of it. Does someone remember Chatsit? Yeah, I posted a meme about it before. I saw something on my timeline before, but yeah. I don't remember where I got it from. I'm not sure if I have the right to say this, but... Let's cut our losses. Let's keep going. Let's go to Seo, the angry boy from our thumbnail today. The strange letter.
그게요.
Oh, are you talking about the blackmail?
어?
Did it actually happen? Seal scratched his head. Incidentally, I had to scratch my head too, but yeah.
사실은
I'm on the opposite of a roll. Yeah. It's true, she received blackmail. The sender cut letters from the magazine and pasted them on paper. Well, she'd done a lot of things in the past, but this was new for her. But as you know, this one was very controversial. Threat. She received anonymous blackmail right after the finals began. She had done many things in the past, but it was the first time she received blackmail.
아시겠어요?
You know, about the rankings? How many minutes of footage, song selection? People complain about all kinds of things. It's got nothing to do with the collapse or SCO. I got carried away and said something stupid earlier.
그래도
But if it was blackmail about the show,
정은이 형,
Do-young, think about it. What would you do if you received blackmail? I'd have to find the sender. A threat could always develop into real action. There'd be nothing I could do. Shouldn't fall for it by reacting to it. Persona 5 invented blackmail? This is pretty... Seal is really passive about a lot of stuff. So... I'm gonna say I shouldn't fall for it by not reacting to it.
그런 것 같아.
She had no choice but to ignore it. Running wildly would only prove that she had fallen for it. Maybe that's what the sender wanted to see. Let's see how it's gonna go! CL slowly nodded after staring at him for a moment. Yes, we take those! Yes! That's the show's official stance towards threats and blackmail. You said Inha received a letter from an unknown source, right? The production crew responded in a similar way.
그건
She told me herself the wording was a bit different.
그거야.
Popularity or not, she just went, but it was the same reason after all. I don't think there was any reaction.
한마디로
If she appears to be in a rush, I will just make the sender happy. She needs to come out, looking sharp as usual, so as to show his action had no effect on her whatsoever. That's why Sun Young ignored it. Are you saying it's irrelevant to the Fader account that's been acting out? I believe so. Blackmail. CL confirmed that blackmail Sung Si-young received was comprised by cutting up and pasting letters from print media. Let's see. It does not look like he wants to talk about that account at all. He's always like, let's ignore it and everything. Defense. Ooh, he looks... Oh, there's that angry boy. Staffless. Let's do that.
아직이에요.
They still haven't confirmed the number of staff.
그랬었는데.
I thought it would be quicker than counting the audience.
왜요?
Why?
그거야.
Because they all worked here. CEO stared at Do-young for a moment.
도윤이 형.
Could you put a bit more thought into it? About why there's a delay in confirming the list of staff survivors? Yes, do you know why things are going the way they are? I should pretend to know just to satisfy him? I should answer frankly. You don't pretend to know, we know! We know about it, we talked about it. It's because everyone was part-timers and they didn't give a shit about the staff. So, let's say I think I know.
그럴지도.
I think I do.
정말요?
Really?
왜요?
Why? Do-young was lying, so yet— Oh my god, you know why though, Do-young! Please! Please! You know why! We talked about this! Kill me!
도윤이 형.
We know though, please! Do-young, you could just tell me if you didn't know. I'm sorry, I thought you'd be offended if I kept saying I didn't know. It's offensive if you lie about it.
그런 편이죠.
There are different types of staff members. We have temps and contractors from other companies. Yep, Russian roulette. I lost that Russian roulette hard. Do-young, the himbo. It's not as systematic as checking the audience when they enter. I see, I didn't know. You didn't have to know about it since you're one of the contestants. It's just that I feel bitter about how they treat the staff. I feel it. I feel a bit salty about that because he does know. We do know. Okay, let's just go to Shang-Tsung now. He looks angry. Here's the real Russian roulette part of the game. This guy, man. Happy about it, so let's go. Some people like her character, and some don't.
내 생각은
Who would want to have panic attacks as one of their defining traits? When she first showed the symptoms, the production crew was lashing out at her.
생각해봐.
But think about it. Ever since her past became the present, all the viewers were sympathizing with her all of a sudden. Everyone applauds her now. You might think I'm mean for saying this, but what she did there was to beg for sympathy votes.
맞지?
Did she receive sympathy votes? Yeah, she did.
애매한데.
Viewers who support her, can you consider their votes as sympathy votes?
아이고.
Sympathy or not, they did vote. They don't care what they felt when they threw the vote. In the end, she got the points. She picked the right item.
아닌 것 같아.
I don't care what you think, but don't ever mention that in front of Ju-young. Hey, I'm not soft like you. Hyung-sung was smiling wickedly, but his lips were trembling. I'll do it if that's what it takes to put me up there. Yeah, comparing it to Russian roulette, it really is. Public enemy. He looks super angry about this account. Maybe he wants to talk about it and we can make it up. You know what? At this point, who knows? Let's go for it. I get infuriated just by looking at that username. S-Young. It's pretty obvious they were thinking about Sung Young when they created the account. The way I see it, it's a violation of the dead. I don't think they had that in mind when they created the commotion. So angry. Hyung-sung shook his shirt sleeve to reveal his watch.
아이고.
I know everything's a mess right now, but still. Are they out of their mind? What a lunatic!
혹시
Do you think someone might have reported them to Fader?
그래?
Maybe, but Fader people are slow as hell. They'll probably take action after they're done talking. I wish they would do something about the account, like deleting or terminating it. They sure have good timing. They would have been ignored by everyone if it weren't for the accident. Deleting or suspending their account is too weak. We should take them to court. The aftermath. Oh, that story. It's true, I spaced out during the training for the finals. But it is actually because of the history of the school violence. Although, it wasn't the only reason.
혹시
Was there another reason?
그래?
Of course, I'm such a delicate person. Around that time, I had a serious issue at hand. Slow down. Hyung-sung doesn't remember how he got through the training for the finals. There seems to be something other than that scandal, but he's keeping his mouth shut. Shoot, now I'm not sure if I should tell it or not. Hyun-sung carefully chose his words. No, I'm not telling. Why waste time if you're not going to do it anyway?
뭐? 왜?
It was loading. Any problem with that? How can you ever comprehend my delicate heart? My delicate, beautiful, pristine heart that should deserve all the votes. Vote for me. Don't forget, Hyung-sung on Fader. Official Hyung-sung account.
아직이지.
I still can't get the hang of it. I'll begin to talk when the time comes. Okay. Let's go back to Ji-hyuk. I want to try like 3 there. Delicate snowflake. Yes, he is. He is a delicate snowflake that needs to be protected at all costs, no matter what. That is definitely him. Let's talk about public opinion.
그런 거면
I guess people out there might be curious, but
아닌 것 같아.
I don't think that's the right time to make a public announcement.
그러니까
We're still stuck in here. It's pandemonium. I can see that the production crew is snoozing and bumbling.
그건
It's because there's no control tower now.
그랬었는데
Sung Young always knew what to tell the media,
무리야.
but it's impossible now. And forever. The two quietly look down at the watch. What do you think will happen when people find out about Sung Young?
그렇다면
Maybe they should stop responding until things get sorted out. The way things are going, the show will probably continue. Probably. We'll have to wait and see. Let's talk about his defense.
그게
Do you remember when it first broke out?
응?
Disclosed by Hyung-sung.
그리고
Besides the fans, some other people sided with Hyung-seung. Even then, a school friend posted a comment. Everyone disappeared after the evidence came out. Why is he so handsome? I don't know, man. I don't know. If only the world could be as beautiful as Ji-hyuk, maybe 2020 never would have happened, man. It was pretty tense until they reached a conclusion that was favorable for one side.
저기
This post was also validated by the author, his high school friend.
그치만
I know it happened during his middle school years, but
그랬지.
well, okay, it was a long time ago. I don't think he's that kind of person, but you can't tell a person by their looks, though. reason for exception. Let's go with that.
뭐랄까.
Clearly, some were treated differently. Other people had their own narratives based on what happened in the past. But for Inha, it was only the present.
내
I don't-
생각은
I don't think she lived a normal life though. She's more sensitive than she looks. It's like a plot twist.
그런 거면
Maybe that's the reason. That's the reason she's having her narrative based on her present.
그럴지도.
That makes sense. I hope everyone looks at it that way. It seems there are various options on various opinions on Fader though.
어쨌든
At a time like this, she could be shaken by any comments. I just hope Inha's okay regardless of what other people say. The two of them looked at Inha. The problem is that she doesn't look fine to me. I just want her to think that this too shall pass. He's like the big brother group, looking out for everyone, man. Favoritism.
그건
Contestants getting favored or neglected. We hear it all the time.
저기
Weren't you one of those being neglected by the show?
글쎄
I was, but I don't know much about that.
솔직히
To be honest, I didn't get to watch the show on TV.
나는
Same here, but it's because Stu Young didn't know how to turn on the TV. He was like, on, box where picture and sound come out. Why isn't it turning on? And he just gave up.
나도야.
It's embarrassing.
그래.
Yeah, for me too. Even if I say something stupid or make mistakes, the editing team takes care of that. Yeah, they have a way of making something out of nothing.
그랬지.
For me, it was magic.
맞아.
They can make you look bad though. Like you?
그래도
But it can't be that bad, right? You made it this far after all. I don't know since I haven't watched the footage, but
나도
I haven't watched it either. We're so lazy about monitoring. I guess we are now that I think about it. Let's go back to Inha. Public opinion.
내 참.
Yes, nobody's expected this would happen, but still. The stage came down, and we have a dead person at hand. Although we haven't heard any news about it.
아무래도
They don't even know what to talk about first.
아닌 것 같아.
I wish I could be forgiving, but this is just pathetic. It's like they don't know the seriousness of the situation. Inha lowered her watch after briefly looking at it. Checking it makes me feel frustrated. Good grief. To Inha, who is frustrated. Confusion is increasing everywhere. We should remain calm. Okay, thanks for dropping by, Gregory. Yeah, it's really interesting, so if you do want to play the game, I highly recommend doing it blind like me, because I find a lot of mystery games don't have a lot of things if you don't go in blind. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. But yeah. Man, now I'm feeling like Inha is a Russian roulette. Like, I don't know how to talk to people. Like, I've been in my house so long, I'm just like, how do you even talk to people? But I do remember telling people to stay calm is like the worst thing to do. But also, I feel like me getting angry without actually doing thing would actually make her upset too, like before. So... how do you people? You know what? Maybe it's the one time that telling someone to remain calm will actually make them calm. Let's do it.
있잖아.
We need to relax though. Things might be different out there. Wow, I'm sorry for not recognizing such a noble person like yourself. People called you a betrayer and you still smiled.
틀렸어.
You're being sarcastic. Stay calm? I'd love to. I mean, she was angry at us before for getting angry but not doing anything, so telling her that everything's going everything and we can't do anything? Like, I feel like I would have lost either way. But you know what? We're gonna live with our decisions, like real life. We don't know how to talk. Nah, she's not a bitch. She's still our queen, okay, Saso? She's still our queen.
야,
Can you blame me? Inha crossed her arms and wiggled her index finger. Of course we need to relax. Our first priority is getting rescued. How do you English? Eat too? I don't know how to do that either.
그치만
But if the official account does something confusing, it will affect everyone.
그러면
You know what happens then? We'll have contestants looking to rebound.
혹시
Are you talking about Seong-sung?
그래.
Yeah, you saw his vain efforts, right?
그러니까
And we'll also have jerks like S-Seung crawling out from God knows where. I can understand there's no command center at the moment, but this isn't something you expect from the official account. What are you trying to do in this disorderly atmosphere, huh? She looks so surprised at him because he looks so baby. So let's go with that.
말이 돼?
I'm impressed to see someone stepping forward to defend Hyung-sung. Wow.
그런 것 같아.
I think he really is a school friend since he validated himself from the yearbook.
그렇다면
I would believe him considering his efforts.
있잖아.
He said Hyung-sung would never get involved in assault or extortion.
야,
Hyung-sung caused trouble when he was in high school, but that guy was his classmate in middle school.
그렇다니까.
Do you even know how much a person can change in a couple of years? You'll be amazed. Oh really, Inha? Person with mysterious past who had a different look before from what we saw? So, how do people change?
그게
That's true, but...
뭐?
Well, I wish I could believe that.
그치만
But when I see him, the thought just disappears. Inha stopped talking and sighed. Sighed.
혹시
Something feels sad? An old friend who's willing to side with him. I'm surprised.
저기
You must have some old friends too, right?
그거는
I wanted a warm friendship.
음
I guess you didn't. You can't just say that, Do-young! We're not doing this, Do-young! Why you can't just say that to someone's face! Oh my god!
아니거든.
Don't analyze me. I just kept some distance, and I had good reason to do that. Distant, she refrains from sharing her school life. She had few friends, distancing herself from people. She said she had every reason to do so.
어?
What good reason?
야,
Seriously, stop! This is not the time, Do-young! You can't do this! I'm done talking. Seriously, Do-young, please! I wasn't even the one doing it, Do-young, please! You're gonna kill us! Favoritism.
그렇다니까.
I'd say it's an established theory. People used to call Hyun-sung the Prince of B-Stars until the history of his school violence was revealed. I don't watch the show on TV, so I didn't know.
어?
I guess you're so talented that you didn't even need to monitor your performance, huh?
아니, 잠깐.
Well, you didn't see him squandering in the preliminaries and finals. I guess that's why you're keeping a close relationship with him.
그게
I heard the tide has turned.
당연하지.
The production crew came back to their senses as soon as the past of his school violence broke out. The proof and eyewitnesses came out. What can they do but to disown him? Inha glanced at Hyung-sung. As soon as he lost favor with the show, he ended up in last place.
볼 것도 없어.
If they wanted to support someone, they ought to pick someone with more ability. And the sense of morality. You really don't like him. He's always trying to pick a fight with me. It's like, there can only be one certified bitch on this show, and that's me. Okay? Hyung-sung, stop trying to get on my level. I'm the certified bitch on this show. Yeah. Let's go to Ju-young now. Contradictory. Nice timing. They found the right time to post a groundless rumor.
결국
I think they're trying to talk about your...
알아.
I know. Ju-young dropped her head and paused for a moment.
그래.
I did work as a barista. I didn't think it was necessary to mention it during the interview, and I just let it slide because the show didn't talk about it either. Coffee? Yeah, I like drinking coffee. Why didn't the show cover it? Or, coffee provokes panic attacks, doesn't it? That's what I thought. I don't think I want to call her out on the contradiction, so... Let's go on the why didn't the show cover it? Why didn't the show talk about this? It's been exposing all of the other matters from the past.
글쎄.
Well, only Sung Yi-young knows the answer. We did good! We did good. Okay, we did good. I'm surprised you didn't ask.
어?
About what?
그게
I thought you asked about how coffee and panic attacks don't go together.
그건
It's... People tend to ask me first because many people know about it.
난
I've been enjoying coffee since before I started having panic attacks. Panic attacks? Don't matter. It's not gonna stop me from getting my Starbucks, man. Not gonna let me stop me from enjoying Vietnamese coffee. I do panic attacks all the time, man. I can't live without it. I hadn't worked for a long time after living Beloved, so I decided to work at a cafe when the job was offered to me. But yeah, can't live without it. Panic attack. What? Am I back? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm back now. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We back. Yeah, we're back now. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I restarted Streamlabs and everything looks okay now, so we should go there. Yoo-hyuk and Byung-hee Lee's fame behind... Yoo-hyuk has Byung-hee Lee's fame behind him. Chung-sung has an issue concerning his school days, which is a minus for him.
아마
But as for In-ha, they had nothing to talk about.
맞아요.
She never told me about her past. It's ridiculous to doubt her for something that wasn't mentioned in the show.
분명해.
Maybe that was the intention, to make people believe that there was something. That's S. Young's intention. Let's talk about the audience list.
아마
Do you think they handed over the entire list? I hope no one's been seriously injured.
아마도
Looks like most of them evacuated safely.
난
I was going to invite Beloved members at a certain point of the finals,
그런가요?
but not this time?
아무래도
Nobody talked about it, so I've been holding it off. But this time, I've thought about it for a long time.
그래요.
It's good you didn't invite them, considering what just happened. Ju-young quietly nodded.
만약에
If I had invited them and put them in danger, I wouldn't have been able to forgive myself. It would have been like putting them in a difficult position once again. It was like a nightmare for us, and once is enough.
괜찮아요?
You okay, Ju-young?
어
Yeah, I'm fine. It didn't happen, so I don't need to think about it too deeply. Okay. Let's go with Sia now. the story resurfaced.
그게요.
Background checks.
혹시
You guys conducted them, right? Seal fiddled with the backstrap.
근데 그게
What contestants told us just wasn't enough.
어?
Why is that?
그거야.
They tend to massage their stories to make themselves look better, and there wasn't enough info. Massage their stories. I don't think I've ever heard it being done like that. Let's massage our stories, or am I reading that wrong, or can I just not English? I don't know. For example, Seung-sung didn't mention anything about his criminal record.
대체
How far did you investigate? Seal's eyes quivered for a second.
사실은
We didn't do it directly.
그렇다는 건
That means
그렇죠.
we hired agencies. Controversy. She made it this far by carefully walking the line of legality. Despite her success, public opinion about her was mixed.
응?
You left it up to outside organizations? We had too much work, with little time. Outsourcing. Because info provided by the contestants could have been distorted, the show collected more data using other methods. Since the show staff was already so busy, they hired background check agencies to carry out their work. Their hired background check agencies carried out to work. Let's sit with that for a second. Favoritism.
네.
Playing favorites? That came up sometime after the preliminaries.
그랬었지.
I'm not just talking about the amount of screen time given to Seung-sung. They didn't take any action after the exposure of his past.
그거야.
There were too many people during the preliminaries. The production crew tends to focus on contestants who stand out.
인정해요.
Or there's something I should admit.
그래?
Imagine having your backgrounds checked? Yeah, man. My background is not nearly cool enough. Like, see here? This is a terrible background. It's not good. I feel self-conscious when people check it. But yeah, in serious talk, yeah, having your past looked up and everything feels very weird, I would guess. But yeah. I can't deny the fact that the show was favorable towards Seung-sung. No more after exposure of the school violence, is it? Man, I have no idea which one of these will trigger him. Like, literally. I have no idea. Yeah, they said that he doesn't get any more favoritism now. Yeah.
그래도
But it's not like that now, is it? It seems that he didn't get any favors after his school violence was revealed. It was late already. If they knew from the beginning that he would get in trouble, how would
그런가?
they know that from the beginning?
100%예요.
Just by looking at his face. Or by talking to him. Oh god! He has such a terrible face. His face is just so terrible and ugly. Ugh, just look at his face. You can tell he's trouble. Yeah, just talking to him, can't even do it.
서혜성.
Kyung-sung is just not fit for a talent audition. Yeah, because of his stupid face. He literally went, it's because of his stupid face. Still, Sung Young had to take him under her wing. Well, she deserves such a piece of blackmail. But let's move on to the next topic.
그게
There was a weird romance scandal right after preliminaries, right? Romance scandal? But at the time, the girl took all the blame and was eliminated.
그래.
Yeah, I remember. She eventually Are we back? Think we're back. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I just have no idea what's going on with the Streamlabs right now. Maybe it's just freaking out on me, man. I have no idea. But yeah, it's not my internet. I know that because it's not dropping or anything, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't keep happening too often. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'll just keep going back. Sung, for example, it was ridiculous. The staff began to complain because of the agency was making too many mistakes.
그렇죠.
We didn't even pay off the entire balance because it was their fault. Didn't the agency file a suit?
그러면
If you didn't pay the balance, you violated the contract, right? Oh, he's happy. I'm surprised you would ask me that. There were conditions when we signed the contract.
그렇다고 볼 수
Both
있죠.
sides had to take responsibilities for the mistakes they have, and there is also a clause concerning confidentiality.
그렇다는 건
So they just call it a day, happy with the previous payments?
그 말은
If there's a dispute, the agency has to refund the full amount.
아니
It's pretty serious if the agency was hired.
그치만요.
It was also stated in the contract for contestants. Entrust the show with the decision and don't hold each other responsible for incidents that happened during the show. That's unfair though.
아무래도
Sung Young needed the ingredients. I know it could have been a very controversial issue, but I think it was a necessary evil for the show. It was necessary? I can't believe I'm arguing Sung Young's side right now. Because I guess I began to resemble her as much as I hated her. Imitation. CL hated the producer, always looked down on him, but ironically, he liked her way of doing things. He said he took after her in some ways after still hating her.
한마디로
Anyways, as you said, we just ignored it. That's how we got this far. Contract termination. Contracts with background check agencies were terminated after some controversies surrounding Hyun Seung's past, but after confidentiality clauses will likely keep the agencies that way. You see some game stutter, Tasso? Let me see. I refreshed it on my and I think it looks fine. Try refreshing the stream on your end, it might be because of that too. Yeah, try refreshing it on your end. I don't see any stuttering at the moment, but if it keeps going up, I'll take a look too. Let's go with Hyun Seung now. Reason for exception. Honestly, some of it is true.
아이고
As the saying goes, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Inha was the only one who didn't get her past exposed.
그건
Do you approve of S. Young's opinion?
아니라고.
You hurt my feelings. My feelings? I'm a delicate snowflake. I have a precious heart. How could you hurt my feelings like that? But what they said about Inha is true enough. To remark that Inha had received special treatment. It would have showed if there was anything interesting. She had a hard enough time anyway, aside from them avoiding her past. Let's go with this.
아니
True or not, Inha looked agitated. Ah,
쉬고.
very sympathetic, aren't you? What's so special about her past, huh?
알겠어?
Y'all got picked clean after joining the show.
저기
I thought you approved of how Sung Young ran B-Stars.
아니지.
I'm just saying we all know what to expect. It doesn't mean I'm okay with everything. Seung Sung frantically scratched his head with one hand.
봐봐.
The only thing we know about her past is that she's over 20 and that she used to be a dancer. But what about us? They even aired the mistakes we made when we were in junior high or high school.
그건
That didn't come out in the show. Hey, that was really sharp. What are you, a sharpshooter? Yeah, like shooting directly in my heart? Is that what you want to do? Just shoot my delicate heart? Destroy it? God, what's wrong with you? Can't you see? I am a delicate snowflake. Now shut the hell up before I flame your ass on Fader. It's not just me. I'm speaking on behalf of everyone else. We all know we got picked clean by the show. Although we haven't seen the real thing yet. What do you mean?
몰라.
I don't know if I told you. You probably pulled a sharpshooter trick on me again. Betrayer's move, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are still having trouble, try refreshing the stream. I think it looks good on my end right now, so I'm not getting any skip frames or anything, but it might be from how this stream ended before, so try refreshing it. And if it's still having problems, I'll take a look again at my Streamlabs settings. Ouch. What the?
나 참.
Don't look so hurt. Man, why do you look so hurt after I just told you you're a betrayer? You shoot everyone in their feelings, you know, shoot them in their sensitive spot. You're just the worst kind of person. Why are you so hurt from hearing that? Stop being such a baby and just take it. Anyhow, Sung Young gave her a pass. That's probably what happened. Unknown past. The show covered Intel's life only up to the point of her crew years. Her life story before that was never mentioned. Other people found it odd. We can go now. Well, let's talk to our bro more. Staff list. They're still checking the staff list.
잠깐만.
We're here for sure, and
그랬나?
you think there are other people? Haven't seen any. I hope everyone else got out.
맞아.
Me too. Nothing good will come out from staying here together. I'm sure the rescue team and police are trying their best to check the list.
그래서
Is that why it's so hard to contact them? Yi-hyuk stared at Ju-young for a second and nodded.
어쨌든
It's also important that other people evacuated safely. It's as important as us getting out of here in one piece.
그렇지?
I just wanted to know if other staff members are safe too.
그럴 거야.
I guess. Homodachis. We are definitely homodachis. Although it's too late for Sung Young. Investigation rumors.
그건
I don't think it's a groundless rumor. They knew more than what was revealed through interviews.
그래.
And I don't think they're psychic. I guess the others were surprised too.
그랬어.
I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, or if maybe they heard it from somewhere else.
그러니까
It made me reflect on what I've said in the past. I've had a feeling there was some kind of Maggie-not line. I felt drained when they showed the interview with our friends and families. Ju-hyuk gently stroked his tie knot. I didn't know I had so many friends. I had been a homebody for quite a while. I didn't know I had friends, man. It's like, you said we were friends? No, my only friend is Do-yoon. We are friends. We are homodachis, and we are bosom buddies. He's the only homodachi I need. They even dug into the subtle nuance of every detail.
그럴 거야.
Do you remember that vague clause in the contract? I'm pretty sure it's all related to that. They tried to dig as deep as they could to make us as popular as possible, on condition that we keep quiet about it. Public enemy. Aftermath.
그건
I was a bit surprised because he looked so defeated. Not just practice, but also the way he talked. He looked frail.
그랬지.
As if he was possessed by something? It was right after the violence in the incident, so maybe that was the reason.
그땐
The staff also summoned him several times, right?
그랬지.
Some people speculated that he might have been kicked out,
결국
and he came back to practice without further comments? I thought it was just a rumor. That was before the additional evidence came out. Yu-hyuk fell silent as if recalling the incident.
그게
How would I describe it? Hyung-sung was like... I thought he was going to give up and get eliminated. Public enemy.
혹시
What do you think on Fader?
나는
He just recorded what had been controversial.
맞아.
Yes, regardless of the truth around Hyung-sung's incident, right now even a tiny bit of blame would hurt him deep. There were all kinds of issues and it was inevitable. Yu-hyuk nodded after giving a sigh. And S. Si-young appeared. He's gaining more attention because of our current situation. While in here, we're all helpless. I think that's all we're gonna do with him, because none of these look like they'd be a good time for Yu-hyuk. But let's do outsourcing.
알고 있었어.
Do-young is good friend material? He is. He is. I don't know what you're saying about him being Betrayer, Fader, and B-Stars and everything. You know what? He's a good friend. He just doesn't know technology.
그래?
You did? How?
그게
I got a call from my uncle's house after a long time of not speaking with them. I guess someone had been snooping around his house and he got mad at me for it. I asked the production crew, but they denied it.
결국
Later on, I found out this story was mentioned during the show.
그래서
That's how you sensed it?
몰랐어.
But I didn't know other agencies were involved. I guess they've gathered all possible information. That's why they were so confident about contestants relating to the contents relating to the contestants. Yu-hyuk frowned and smiled at the same time.
하여튼
Anyhow, my uncle was furious that day.
어?
Is it because you had been exemplary in the past? No, not really. He just had no interest in me. We got everything. I think we can talk to Inha about some stuff without making her mad.
그거는
It's strange though. I thought it would have been quicker to count the number of staff than the audience.
아니었어.
But it was the other way around.
대체
How did they do that when they don't even know their names?
그거야.
Their roles would have already been set. They might not know the names of staff, but I'm sure they know them by their roles.
그럴싸해.
I think you're right. I thought they would have been able to list all their names since they had been working so closely.
그게
But I think about how they treat them, I'm not even sure if they treated them like human beings.
하여튼
That's true. They would have been disposed of them like dirty socks.
그런 것 같아.
That sounds about right, if a bit unsanitary.
아니거든.
Unsanitary? I'm just being realistic. Inha looked around the wreckage for a moment.
그치만
But we haven't seen anyone else in here though. I hope everyone got out safely. Although, it was too late for some people.
그래.
Yeah, let's hope so. Please be safe out there. All of you. contradictory.
내 참.
What do they care? She can sell whatever she wants, be it hamburgers or coffee.
혹시
Did you know that coffee and panic attacks don't mix?
아니?
What do you think I am, a doctor?
아니야?
I guess people will start making fuss about that. Talking about whether she's faking it or not.
그럴지도.
I think that's what S. Young was aiming for.
그런 거야?
Are you their spokesperson now? But how do they know about what she was doing before joining the show? That's what really makes me angry. It didn't come out of the show.
그게
They probably thought it didn't go well with the character Beastars was trying to create for her. If that's the case, they probably deny it even if they knew about it. Best girl defending the queen. Inha is Ju Young's knight in shining armor. That's Am I back? Yeah, I don't know. This time I went ahead and do my internet, like I restarted it, and then I also restarted Streamlabs, but yeah, I have no idea why it's going crazy tonight. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's just Streamlabs tonight, I don't know. What do you want me to do? What's with that frustration in your eyes? Ugh. Yeah, we took a L from here. You know what? I'm gonna take my losses here and cut off right there. Technology doesn't want buried stars. It okay? Yeah, it's Duyan on the other end. That's why everything's not working well. He doesn't know how Streamlabs works at all. That's why it keeps going off like this. But yeah, let's go ahead and the thinking time, I guess. Because I don't think we're gonna get up with anyone else tonight. I did terrible in a lot of stuff. My sanity's unchanged, but my rapport with Inha went down. Not as bad as I thought I did. I did get up with everyone else. I really did not want to get down with Inha though. I should have cut my loss a lot quicker than that. Plot time. Yeah, plot time. Juicy plot. Inha raised her hand.
생각 좀 해봤는데 저 S승연이란 놈 있잖아. 역시 안이랑 관련 있는 것 같아.
안이라뇨?
Ooh. She's getting some. She's throwing out some accusations there.
무슨 귀신 씨나라 까먹는 소리야?
조금만 자세히 얘기해봐.
그러니까 예를 들면 서혜성이란 거지.
Oh dang. She's throwing that shade out real quick.
와, 들켰네? 라고 할 줄 알았냐?
You
나도
wish.
지금 저 새끼 뭐 하는 놈인지 난감하거든?
이나 씨 깜짝 놀랐잖아요. 진짠 줄 알고.
넌 오인 아닌 편 좀 적당히 들어.
He's like, will you stop simping? Can you blame him? Inha's great.
내 말은 쇼 관련자 같다는 소리야.
이나야, 지금 우리한테 중요한 건 S승연이 아니야.
큐, 말 되게 쉽게 한다. 그럴만도 한가? 알구자가 공돈 타먹는 거 대단한 흠도 아니지.
Dang. Everyone's throwing out shade. Looking bewildered, Kyu-hyuk looked at Do-young.
침묵의 한도윤 씨는 어찌 생각하시나?
S-young, an anonymous account impersonating producer Sung-young Shin. the commotion the account has been creating is making everyone wary of one another. If this was the intent of S. Young, it seems like their efforts have been successful. Du Young thought about what S. Young had been posting.
S 승연이 쓴 얘기들 대충 찍어서 떠들었다기엔 걸리는 점이 있었어. 그건
Which of the anonymous user allegations was not previously public information? No one knew that she was a barista before. That wasn't public information. People just found it odd, but you could do that easily and figure it out. Detective thinking time. Yeah. I think it's privilege admitted because her favoritism, if you look on the other side, wouldn't be too seen easily. But also unknown past. Who years? Sapley Val. I think it's the privilege admitted and the barista. That's what I'm gonna go with.
영희 누나가 쉬는 동안 바리스타를 했단 거 나온 적 없는 얘기로 알고 있어.
그래, 맞아.
Don't go down, please. We're just saying the truth.
알아보는 게 싫어서 가면까지 썼는데. 베스타에서 보여준 적도 없던 얘기고.
공황인데 얼굴 맞대는 일, 커피까지 즐기셨다는 사실도 나왔지.
서혜성, 너무 멀리 가지 마라.
쉬는 동안 무슨 일을 했는지 마음대로 찍을 수는 있어. 그치만 정확히 바리스타를 짚는 건 아무래도 이상해. 본선 전까지는 혜성이를 부각시키는 편집이 많았어. 띄워줄만 하니까 그런 거지.
근데 그건 방송만 봐도 알 수 있는 거잖아.
밀어준이 많이 하는 얘긴 그냥
그렇죠. 벌써 한 차례 휩쓸고 간 얘기.
아무나 할 수 있는 말이었네.
Oh, I messed that one up. Ooh.
형, 괜한 소리 할 거면 내가 잘못 생각한 걸리는데 많진 않았던 것 같네.
그냥 관심 종자란 거야? 그 장학금 얘기 난 완전 처음 듣는데. 베스타에서 다른 적
Oh, it
없을까?
was his scholarship that wasn't it.
맞아. 학교 다닐 때 얘기 나온 적 없어.
Okay.
나 바리스타 했던 것도 마찬가지야. 베스타에서 나온 적 없어.
S. inside. Before S. Young's post, Yoo Hyuk's scholarship and Ju Young's part-time job hadn't been widely known.
또 스텝설로 가나요? 스텝이 다 구출이 됐니 말았니 하는 때예요. 지금 저런 짓거리 할 만큼 한간 사람 없어요.
어이구야, 우리 장 FD가 또 스텝이라고 편을 드시네.
Yeah, we take it. It's fine. We'll live with it.
친구라도 좀 만들어 놓고 편을 들면 내가 슬프진 않을 텐데. 어쩌냐? 형아 눈물 날라 그런다.
이제 막 구조돼서 구급차에 실려가는 판국이야. 페이터로 저러고 있겠냐? 생각을 일이라도 하고 살아.
아니면 탈락자일 가능성은?
Eliminate contestants.
베스타 탈락자 말이야?
어느 정도는 뒷사정을 알 수도 있잖아.
떨어진 다음에 알긴 힘든 정보 같은데.
떨어졌는데 저런다고 무슨 득을 보겠어. 자기가 못 올라가면 끌어내리기라도 하려는 게 사람이니까. 그게 아니면 여기 우리들 중에 하나
Ooh.
어때?
Ooh, she's throwing that out. It's out there now.
개인적으로 알았던 걸 터뜨려서 아예 보내려고. 계정이 다르잖아. S 승연인데? 다른 계정 굴리는 거지. 부계정. 워치 쓰는 거 서로 확인해 본 적도 없잖아.
At that very moment, something flashed through Do Young's mind. Unlike what Inha said, it was actually impossible for contestants to use another account.
이나 잠깐. 출연자가 부계정을 쓰는 건 불가능해. 왜냐하면
The sponsored watch. Finalists contestants each received a customizable smartwatch. All the watches use the same passwords, which can't be changed to make the returning them easier. Also, the Fanter account cannot be changed either. So yeah, there it is.
우리가 가진 건 워치 한 개뿐이잖아.
그런데 무슨 말이 하고 싶어?
Oh, you went up.
일침 제대로네. 추리를 하시려면 근거를 확실히 대셔야죠, 오이나 씨.
Inha just stood there, lost for words.
도윤이 말대로야. 워치로는 공식 계정밖에 못 굴려.
쇼에서 준 워치, 거기 공식 계정이 귀속된 상태잖아.
우리 중에 S 승연이 있는 건 불가능하다는 거지.
Alternate accounts. One official Fader account is bound to the watch feed contestants, so another account cannot be used. Inha took a step back and bit her lip.
기세 등등하시더니 어이가 없네 진짜. 멀티가 됐으면 내가 진작에 굴렸지.
좋아. 인정해. 워치로는 안 된다는 거. 근데 다른 기기가 없다고 장담할 수 있어?
Ooh, she's still going into this.
와, 포기를 모르시네. 물러날 줄도 알아야지.
He finally learned about technology. We used our smarts to do it. I'm proud of him.
좋아, 다 까보면 되잖아.
Jung-sung confidently turned his inside jacket pockets inside out. Baba. It looked like an inspection of personal belongings was about to take place.
세일. 특별한 거 있나 확인해봐.
네, 알겠어요.
They really hate each other. He's using the brain cell, man. He has too much power now. All they had was their own watch.
혹시나가 역시나지. 그렇죠, 인하님.
알겠으니까 좀 꼬지 말아줄래?
그런데 우리 한 사람을 빼먹고 있잖아. 장세일 FD님. 엄연히 여기 계신 분인데 빼놓으면 서운하지.
내가 뭐 가진 게 없는데.
그거야 당신께서 하시는 말씀이시고요. 메신저 백. 거기 뭐가 들었는지 아무도 관심이 없네?
수첩 있다고 맨날 들고 다니는 거.
수첩 하나만 들어가기엔 너무 큰데. 너
자기 빠져나왔다고 아주 난사하는구나 너.
난사인지 적중인지 까 보면 알겠지.
Jung-sung came forward, and Seal took a step back in response.
개인적인 물건이야. 왜 출연자도 아닌 사람을 잡아?
I don't know, man. This is getting sus about him, man. Why you can't show your bag? Like, we showed all of ours. It's only fair, right? You can't just set yourself aside like that, man. You make yourself look sus that way.
공익을 위해선데 협조 좀 해달라고. 의심병의 아이콘 오이나님도 한 말씀 얹어주시죠.
이나 씨,
그게 아깐 내 생각에 빠져서 좀 오버했어. 기분 나빴을 거야. 미안해.
에?
Jung-sung turned back to face Inha.
지금 뭐라고 하신?
Oh, she's covering for him. Oh, wow. Huh. Things are getting interesting. Now I kind of want to know what's inside that bag myself, honestly.
물고 늘어져서 미안하다고. 딴기기 어쩌고. 말도 안 되는 소리였는데.
Feeling awkward, Hyung-sung scratched the back of his neck.
아 저기 그래 인정하니까 좋잖아. 워낙 드문 장면이라 좀 익숙하지가 않네.
Hyung-sung suddenly raised his hand and touched the watch.
아 그래 우리가 이렇게 마주보고 떠드는 중이잖아. 근데 페이터의 S 승연이 또 글을 딱 올렸다면 굳이 이 난리를 안 쳐도 외부인으로 끝나는 얘기였잖아.
Okay. Hyung-sung suddenly fell silent.
혜성아, 왜 그래?
Hyung-sung flashed his teeth in anger. As previously announced, the Real Survival Audition Buried Stars will continue. The cameras are all buried, so I'm gonna use Fader. The contestants with the fewest votes will be eliminated. The loser will be killed. Only the top contestants will survive. It is getting spicy now. Killed? Oh dang, it's getting spicy now, man. From now on, do your self-promotions to go up in the rank. The judging standard is honesty. Confess your wrongdoings and make apology to your fans.
미친 소리도 정도 끝에야 개성이지. 이게 진짜.
His hands began to tremble.
되는 대로 말하는 거야. 신경 쓸 필요 없어.
필요가 있고 없고를 떠나서 이건
Next result will be announced on the hour. Hyung-sung can go up in the ranking? Please show us lots of love and support. You don't bother to vote.
PD님 이름 달고 자꾸 개소리를 지저대잖아.
Just when Joo-young was about to intervene, Hyung-sung began to busily type something into his watch.
이 새끼랑 맞다이 좀 까야겠어.
Who are you? Pretending to be the producer and talking bullshit? Knock it off. Ah, Hyung-sung, won't you show your respect to me? Are you revealing your true colors? People don't change. Are you scared of having no one on your side? I told you, confess to your sins and be honest if you still want to raise your rank. You intend to impersonate Sung-young?
어떤 건 팩트로 조져야 돼.
Who's this troll now? Sung-young is already dead. I saw it myself! Stop talking bullshit! No! You can't say that in the public tweet! Stop!
야, 뭐 하는 짓이야? 공유 미친 듯이 올라가고 있어.
All the attention and shock of the world rang through my head.
봐, 대답 안 하네. 이거 잠수 탔지?
Hyung-sung's voice was shaking.
이젠 사칭 따위 못해. 꺼져버리라고.
Ooh, dang. Goo-hyuk fully trusted. We're normal. We're still trusted with in-house, so we didn't lose too much, and trusted with Joo-young. But Hyung-sung and Seal still normal, everything. But our sanity is low. Yeah.
이거 괜찮은 거야?
그럼 헛소리 하는 걸 계속 두고 봐?
그치만
정말 날려야 짜진다고.
55 a.m. Internal conflict. Wrath. Infuriated with S. Young, who pretended to be Sung-young, Hyung-sung posted a comment about Sung-young's death. Anger has turned him blind. English, please. My sanity would be low after that. My sanity would not be high at all during this entire situation, man. You find a dead body, the building looks like it's gonna collapse. I don't blame Joo-young. If my sanity was high, it would not be realistic at all.
공유수 벌써 1000이 넘었어.
Who's the troll now? Sung Young is already dead. I saw her myself, so stop talking bullshit. A big bomb exploded. What? Jung Sung did something stupid. Producer is dead, really? Then what is this account posting comments? This is so wrong. Shouldn't tell a lie to attract attention, Jung Sung. Are you out of your mind? Criticism dominant. Jung Sung's careless exposure of Sung Young's death was criticized by the survivors as well as many Fader users. Beastar's official checking it. The official account doesn't know? Is it a lie? It's so out of the blue. Is it true that he revealed Sung Young's death while fighting with the troll online? Jung Sung's not a fan or newbie. How could he do that? The buildings came down. Rescue operation is still underway. It's not the time to blame Jung Young for what he said. Shame on you people. It can't be true. There was no news about that. Jung Sung must have been mistaken. If Jung Sung's claims are true, then what will happen, huh? Sung Young is really dead. Sung Young is really dead. Sung Young Shin 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 is really dead. Victims what? Is this for real? How long will it take to finish checking? Can't you see what's happening now? Who is SC Young claiming that the producer is dead? What is Sung Young acting like this? What's happening there? Aren't you working? Man, I love how love how all the grammar is just breaking down like in a real Twitter thread. We're hearing from Chung Seung the latest news on the survivors and from an attention seeker news on Sung Young's death. What is the role of the official account manager then?
야, 공식 계정이 얻어 터지는데?
난리 났네. 야, 어쩔 거야?
뭘 어째? 어차피 알려질 얘기 아니야?
검토해서 공식 발표하는 거랑 네가 깝친 게 똑같냐? 공식 계정 맞는 거 안 보여? 너 때문이잖아.
그게 대수야? 저딴 거 잘 대응하라고 돈 받는 거잖아. 나 쥐어 터질 땐 쌩 까더니 대단한 의리 나셨다?
Ju Young raised her voice in... Ju Young raised her hand to interrupt Seo.
사망자 뉴스 떴어.
Confirm dead person identity at the accident site of buried stars first. Sung Young Shin? Right, the timing is so perfect. Buried Stars producer Sung Young Shin found dead. Third. There's an official announcement of Sung Young's death. Thanks to Jung Sung spoilers, the situation has gotten mixed up.
공식 계정에도 발표 나왔어.
Leading our show, producer Sung Young Shin has passed away from an accident. May she rest in peace. We feel deeply responsible for this incident. We will do our best to rescue the remaining survivors inside. We will cooperate with the authorities to find out the cause and prevent any damages with the interruption of broadcasting. Official death. Sung Young's death was first disclosed by Jung Sung, then covered by the media pretty soon. In addition, the Beastars official account has also confirmed her death by offering condolences.
방송 중단 어쩌고는 뭐야?
아, 등 떠밀려서 쓰니까 저 모양이지.
Seo frowned.
너무 성급해. 욕먹고 뉴스 떴다고 바로 간 것 같은데. 메시지 관리를 해야지. 한 번에 하나씩. 저러면 어떡하냐고.
몰매 맞으니까 공식도 움직이는구만.
혜성아, 너 지금 무슨 말을...
배우신 분이 그렇게 이해가 느려서 어디다 써먹어.
되게 속 편해 보인다.
됐고, 방송 중단으로 피해 안 입게 한다. 무슨 뜻이겠어? 구조되면 어떻게든 이어할 여지가 있다는 거야.
넌 진짜로 진짜다.
베스트 문 닫으면 어차피 다 쫑이야. 기회잖아.
이 난장판을 내고 기회 운운해?
웃고 자빠졌네.
그럼 울어? 공식 계정이 낸 공식 입장이야. 어쨌든 오더 받고 쓴 거라고.
그런다고 투표 수가 움직일 것 같아? 아까 깝쳤을 때랑 똑같은 끝일 텐데.
와, 진짜 내 편 하나도 없네. 세일 씨, 신 PD님 없다고 너무 기고만장인데? 무대 무너졌다고 개념까지 무너지네. 신임 총괄 PD신가? 출연자 인사드려요?
말이 심하잖아. 어쩌고 싶은데.
Chung Seung put on a crooked smile and looked at Do Yeon.
알면서들 물어보긴. 도윤이 형은 내 상황 이해하잖아. 아니야?
Do we leave him to hang and dry? Because I do understand what he's doing. He's angry about it, and he's also scared of that he's in last place like that. And he thinks we can understand him since we're in second to last place. But if I do that, I feel like everyone's gonna go down. I can't... You know what? It's every man for himself. I'm sorry, Hyung-sung, but I can't do it.
어떤 이유든 이런 난장판은 안 돼.
Ooh, he went down. He's shocked. But everyone went up, so that's fine.
우리 5위랑 4위야. 위기의식 공유하는 거 아니었어? 형도 꼴찌가 뭔 바락인가 싶나봐.
I'm sorry, Hyung-sung. One of my routes when we replay this will be yours, and I will make everyone hate me except for you. But this is not that route.
저 S 승인인지 뭔지가 최하위 죽는다니까 쫄아서 설치한 것 같고.
Yeah. Yeah, we take those W's. I'm sorry, Hyung-sung, but you have to take this L for this. This is not your timeline right now.
그래, 좋아.
Hyung-sung glanced at the back and put on a crooked smile.
나만 또라이지?
Oh, he's freaking out. He's breathing harder now.
페이터 한다고 갈구고 PD님 스칭하는 미친놈한테 나라고 하질 않나. 그 자식 입 닥치게 하니까 또 사람 찍어 누르고. 내가 그렇게 만만해? 꼴찌라고 사람 무시해? 실실거리고 다니니까 개뿔도 없어 보여?
Dude, calm down.
혜성아, 진정하고 얘기를 좀 들어봐.
Yes, please calm down. But that, again, as we learned earlier in this stream, is not what you say to someone who you want to calm down. It said 55 minutes, right? Which means the death on the hour is coming up soon if it's true.
가까이 오지 마! 나 단독 행동을 좀 해야겠어. 내 포지션 확실하게 얘기해 줄게. 난 베스타 계속 할 거고 뭐라고 하든 상관 안 해.
베스타 무너졌다고. 여기가 아직도 무대로 보여?
계속 한다잖아. 그럼 이기면 만사 오케이잖아. 페이턴이 인기 두 편이 사실 난 그런 거 없어도 괜찮아. 비장의 무기가 있으니까.
Chung-sung continued, then slowly moving backwards. Please don't leave the group! I am scared for your life.
야, 집착 좀 그만해.
다 따라오지 마. 내 얘기 혼자 듣고 싶을 테니까.
But what? Please don't? As In-ha hesitated, Chung Se-young turned and headed back down the central corridor. Controller, please, not right now.
혼자는 위험해.
Yes, please don't go. Listen to the dad of the group. Yu-hyuk's shout echoed around the ruins. The rest of the group looked at one another nervously.
저대로 두면
The controller also went nope.
냅둬요.
아까 복도 봤잖아. 잘못하면
신경 끄면 알아서 기어 나올 텐데 관심 주면 더 날뛰어요.
규혁이 말이 맞아. 무대 뒤가 위험해 보여서 돌아온 거잖아.
텀을 둬야 쟤도 뚜껑 열린 거 닫죠. 지 혼자 이 악물고 덤비기는 뭐가 바뀐다고? 뭘 안다고?
Hyungsung estranged. Hyungsung split from the group after having conflicts with the other survivors.
지금은 놔두죠. 어떤 말도 소용없을 것 같아요.
도윤아, 그치만
아예 내버려 두자는 게 아니에요. 많이 흥분한 것 같으니까 잠시 동안만요.
The others nodded, looking at one another.
아까 눈 봤어? 완전 핑 돌았던데.
더 나갔으면 가만 안 뒀어요.
Yeah, Do-yoon is definitely the mom of this group. Do-young's the mom? I don't know about that, Tasso. I feel like Do-young's the mom. Do-young is the good older sister. You know, the oldest sister who's like got everything together, but not really too much lately, I guess. Inha is the third child. She's a little spoiled, but she's nice and everything. Seal is the second born and everything, quiet about it. And then Hyungsung is just like the fourth child, and he's like just spoiled a lot. They can both be the mums? Okay. Seal pretended to be calm, but his voice was shaking.
정말 괜찮을까?
No, he will not be okay. Let's go check on him, please.
오래 둘 수는 없어. 여차하면 뛰어가야지.
No, you go help him before anything happens. Let's go now and bring him back where it's safe.
갈만한 데는 대기실 아니면 화장실이겠지.
흥분을 가라앉혀야 할 텐데.
Kyu-hyuk let out a brief sigh, looking at the door.
워치 가진 분들 메신저랑 페이터 한 번만 확인해 주세요. 서혜성이 뭐라고 해놓은 건 없어요?
Just then, Do-young felt the buzz of notification on his wrist. Yo, Do-young.
혜성이야?
네, 메시지가 왔어요.
양반은 못 되는 놈이네.
You okay? Where are you? I gotta talk to you. Just the two of us, okay? Dressing room. Come alone and meet me.
뭐라고 그래?
둘이서만 얘기 좀 하자는데?
무슨 꿍꿍이로?
무기가 있다는 둥 그랬는데.
별 대단하지도 않은 걸로 정신 승리하는 거겠죠.
가 볼 거지?
네, 여기서 쉬고 계세요.
언니는 내가 챙길게. 그나저나 왜 혼자 오래? 불안하겠으리.
메신저로 다 얘기하든지 전화를 하든지.
별일 아닐 거야. 괜찮겠지?
혼자 흥분해서 설레발치다 사고라도 내면.
혼자 오랬지만 같이 갈까? 아까 상태 그대로면 위험할지도.
괜찮아. 갔다 올게.
Yeah, stay here where it's safe. Ju-young, who was leaning against Inha, raised her hand.
지금은 좀 진정했을지도 몰라. 어떻게든 달래는 쪽으로 부탁해.
Do-young has to take all the shortcuts he can. He's so tech illiterate. He's like this. I have to take all the shortcuts I can, man.
혜성이가 제 말은 그럭저럭 듣는 편이니까 시키는 대로 가서 얘기해 볼게요.
상황 보고 나서 꼭 알려줘.
걱정하지 마.
Don't worry, Homodachi. I got this. I'm gonna go a little longer than usual since we had so many stream issues.
혜성아,
Do-young turned the dressing room knob, but the door did not open.
잠갔어. 나야, 말한 대로 왔어.
I don't like this. After a short pause, Hyung-sung's voice came from the other side of the door.
혼자 왔어?
그래, 네가 시킨 대로.
The door opened slightly, and Hyung-sung stuck his head out.
들어와.
Do-young stared at Hyung-sung blankly.
형, 내 얘기 듣고 있어? 사퇴하라고.
Dropout request. Hyung-sung called out Do-young to force him to resign. He'll probably do the same to the other contestants.
따로 불러서 하려는 얘기가
이것이 뭐겠어?
Hyung-sung licked his parched lips.
공식 계정 봤지? 구조되고도 베스타 이어지는 거면 난 남아야 돼. 지금 투표 쓰면 내 자리 날라가. 그러니까 형이 좀 사퇴해줘. 어?
Eyes, guys.
페이터로 쓰든 장세일이한테 전화하라고 하든 핑계는 뭘로 대도 괜찮으니까. 그래, 걔 핑계 대면 되겠다. 페이터의 그 미친놈 S승연, 걔한테 휘둘리기 싫어서 자진 사퇴한다고 해. 타임라인 꼴 봐봐.
If what Hyung-sung said is true, then people trapped in there might have seen Sung Young-shin dead. And the murder threat. So creepy. What is the official account doing? The contestants are being blackmailed in real life. Go catch that lunatic or protect the remaining survivors. Need to check whether what S-young is saying is true or not. But either way, they need to shut up. Gotta reconsider S-young. Holy crap. Their forecast of the forced elimination of the loser is true.
그 새끼가 꼴찌를 죽이니 많이 했잖아. 지금 개판 5분 전이야.
Murder threat. An anonymous user S-young claimed that the contestant in last place would die at 2 a.m. Okay, so it's not there. It sounded like a murder threat.
누구 하나 사퇴한다고 그게 뭐라 할 놈도 없어.
Seeing that Do-young was lost for words, Hyung-sung's expression began to change.
형, 베스타에 큰 욕심 없다 아니었어? 선비인 척 고고하게 굴어본 것뿐이야? 그럼 나도 생각이 있어.
어떤 생각?
폭로할 거야. 형, 정말로 배신자가 맞다고.
I mean, everyone knows we betrayed our friends, right?
대체 무슨 얘기를 하는 거야?
이제 내 얘기를 진지하게 들을 마음이 생겨?
Do-young felt like fainting but tried to regain his focus.
바로 쳐져가지고서는 형은 뭐 나도 아닌 거 알아.
아, 그럼 왜 말을 그런 식으로 했어? 이렇게 혼자 가버리는 건 뭐고?
어우, 한 수 접으니까 바로 쏴대네.
혜성아, 무대로 돌아가자.
안 돼. 끝장 보고 나갈 거야.
싸움이라도 하게?
말이 돼? 내가 쳐맞지. 형 먼저 부른 건 제일 만만해서 그랬어.
It's still a rumor about him being a betrayer? I mean, I guess, but at this point, I feel like a lot of those rumors are pretty much confirmed too, but you know, whatever. I don't think it should have as much power over him as it should.
그러냐?
얼굴 보니까 역시 어렵네. 블러핑 치는 것도 쉽지 않아.
모기가 어쩌고 한 거 역시 블러핑이었어?
아니거든? 진짜 있어, 무기. 뻥 아냐. 형 거가 없어서 그렇지. 바로 거기까지 들어가긴 좀 치사하다 싶었어. 이제 블러핑 집어치우고 건더기 있는 사람한테 쇼부 봐야겠어.
Chung Sung looked to the side and smacked his lips. Chung Sung just confessed that he had no secret weapons to use against Du Young. He was acting as if he had something to disclose on everyone else. Was he going to call the contestants one at a time and ask each of them to drop out? What was he really up to? What did he mean when he said he had an ace in the hole?
혜성아, 나랑 얘기 좀 해.
Du Young decided to talk with Chung Sung calmly while not provoking him. Okay, sure. Deserter. Communication started at 1:12. I think this is a good place to stop it here for now. Imagine calling the one person he can't blackmail. I mean, yeah, if you have no... You should have called someone else in first, right? I think that's a lie. He just wanted to talk to his big brother, man. His mommy. We're his mother. Yeah. But it's fine. But yeah, good stream tonight, guys. A lot of stuff happening. Thanks for coming out tonight and everything. But yeah, a lot of stuff happened in that last minute of plot. I'm sorry again about how Streamlabs was acting up and everything. But yeah, I think it's really interesting what we're going through. Yeah. Like, I thought they said on the hour, so I thought someone was about to die, and when it said like 0:55, and there was literally only 5 minutes left till the hour, I was like, damn, Chung Sung's dead. He left the group, they're about to die. But, yeah. No, yeah, thanks again for coming out tonight. I'm gonna be playing Hysteria for my next stream, so if anyone wants to check that out too, I have some of the VODs out on my channel as well. It's going pretty good on that game too. But, yeah. I have some theories about stuff. Like why Inha covered for Seal and his bag and everything, why she didn't want to have it opened up. Why he obviously simps for her so much. And things like that. But lots of stuff are starting to come together. And it's starting to blow up, so it's getting really interesting now. But yeah. I'm gonna go... Theories, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream for tonight. I'll check them out. Alright? So, on that note, see you later guys. Good night.